Hello, everyone. It's Sunday once again. It's 2 minutes till 10 o'clock in the morning here in the UK. So, a very, very good morning to all of you here in Stockport, Manchester, Liverpool, Scotland. And it's 6 o'clock in the evening in Manila. So, my dear friends in the Philippines, good evening to all of you. Welcome to another episode of Ask the Drummer. Today we've got a very special guest, especially for our friends in the Philippines, because the band that he's in, we love them in the Philippines. It's like one of those bands from Liverpool that when we were growing up in the 80s, we just love their music. So their singer actually, Dave Jackson, has been to the Philippines, and he did a really successful gig there. I think it's 2 years ago now. So this time we've got their drummer, and I'm really glad that he said yes finally to guesting on Ask the Drummer, because I've seen him a few times. They're back for good. They're back together. I think they got back together 2 years ago, and now they've got the original drummer of the band, and I'm really happy that he's said yes and is here right now. So, my dear friends, please welcome Clive Thomas of the room. Yay!
Hi.
Hello, Clive. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
Oh, that's I saw the room recently in Liverpool at Hobo Kiosk. How have you been since the gig?
Yeah, no, it's quite a good gig. I keep busy. I've got others, like I have another band. So I live about 200 miles away from Liverpool. So I have a band which I play with in a place called Exmouth in Devon. It's just like a cover band. So yeah, I've been
Oh,
doing that and various other things. So yeah, we're going back in the studio soon. So yeah, it's been busy.
yeah. That was a long drive, wasn't it? It was like straight from the gig, you went to on the motorway back to Devon.
Yeah, it's about a 4.5 hour drive, so it's a bit wearing. Not so much that during that night, but more like the next day. But takes its toll a bit.
Yeah, yeah.
But I don't
How
mind. I
long?
don't mind.
How long have you been living in Devon?
Um, Probably since about 94.
All right,
Yeah, so quite a long time.
a long time. Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
yeah,
yeah. Well, you have performed. I have seen you twice at Hobo Kiosk. I mean, that venue is absolutely amazing.
yeah.
I
It's a
love
nice little pub, isn't it?
yeah, whenever I go there, the first time I've been there, I was like, oh my God, this is what I want my room or my house to be like. All those posters, all those things
Yeah,
hanging.
it's very colourful and yeah, it's got a nice vibe to it. That's for sure.
Yeah, yeah. And the
Yeah.
owner, she's absolutely amazing. She's so nice. And
Yes.
if anyone, yeah, if
Sorry.
anyone watching and has not been to Hobo Kiosk in Liverpool, you've got to go there and go for a visit. Or if the room are playing again, hopefully someday, then you've got to go.
Yeah, it's got a kind of unique little vibe. It's quite small and out of the way a
Yeah,
little bit, but yeah, it's nice.
yeah. Well, welcome to Ask the Drummer. Episode 190 is all about you, Clive Thomas. So you live in Devon now, but were you born in Liverpool?
No, I was born in Cape Town in South Africa.
Oh, right.
Um, yeah, so that was during the apartheid era, which was quite interesting as you grew up. But I left in the late 70s when things were all going a bit pear shaped and yeah.
Oh, right. Oh, I didn't know that. And
Really.
then you moved to Liverpool?
No, I just kind of came over to the UK, um, plucked a spot out on the map, ended up in Devon, Salcombe in Devon, and worked there in a hotel.
Yeah.
Just contracted pneumonia, spent 3 weeks in hospital, because
Oh
it's horrible
no.
little jigs. And I actually came over to join the Merchant Navy. Like I have two loves, which is the sea and music. So I kind of ended up getting into the company and did the Merchant Navy for a couple of years before music kind of overtook.
Oh wow. No, I didn't know. I didn't know that because I don't know because you're not on Facebook and you don't really do social media.
No, I don't.
No. And there's not
No.
much information on Google about you because I tried googling Clive Thomas and I'm not getting any. I'm not
No,
getting.
you just get you'll get a World Cup referee. That's all,
Yeah, it's a different one, a
and
different
that's
Clive
definitely not
Thomas.
me. Yeah.
Yeah. So so were you like when you joined the Merchant Navy? Was that uh were you a musician
No,
or
I was going to do oceanography, chemical oceanography at
yeah?
university, which I kind of qualified to do. But then I kind of found it because it is quite early on in the sort of global sort of climate, etc. thing. It was quite a low key department in the university, so it looked quite a little bit boring in a way. So my grandfather was in the merchant navy, so I kind of always liked being on ships and stuff.
All
So
right.
I applied to a company in the UK, and they kind of turned me down, but I kind of insisted, and I managed to
Oh,
persuade them to give me a try.
oh right. Okay.
And so that was like as an officer trainee program,
Yeah. Yeah.
which I really enjoyed. But I did start getting, because I'd left my drums behind, but luckily the ship went to Cape Town, so I was able to pick them up. And yeah, and I was sort of practicing them on the ship as well.
Oh,
And
right.
I just started getting a bit, yeah, I wanted to. No, well, actually, the main reason I left is because you look at these guys who've been doing it for years and years, and most of them were like drinking too much and were quite pissed off, and excuse the language. And I just
Oh,
thought, well, and also I got like one particular captain liked me a lot, so he gave me my own watch and everything, and I wasn't even qualified. And I was thinking, well, I'm not even qualified, and I'm doing the job already. Do I really want to do this for the rest of my life? So
oh,
I
I
kind of
see.
decided it's probably going to be a bit tedious in the end, and maybe
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
the right decision. So that's why I left. Yeah.
But you mentioned that you already had like a drum kit when you joined the Merchant Navy.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I've been playing in South Africa. I've played since I can remember the drums.
Yeah.
Always wanted to play them. So yeah, I'd left them behind, obviously, because I left the day before I was meant to go to the army,
Yeah.
and the South African army, that is. And
Oh,
yeah, so I just then ended up being able to pick them up on a ship,
oh, I see.
coincidentally.
So,
Yeah.
um, it's always been the drums for you, or did you try learning other musical instruments?
Yeah, I could play the guitar and a little bit of piano and stuff, but yeah, no, there's always the drums. I kind of remember when I used to play on my mother's knitting needles when I was like really small,
Yeah.
and I had to badger them to get me what was a really rubbish drum set. But
Yeah.
yeah, no, I don't know why. I don't know why. Just love rhythm, I suppose.
Yeah, it's funny you
Yeah.
mentioned knitting needles because I've been to a Mike Joyce book event because he's got a book out, and he also mentioned using knitting his mom's knitting needles as
Oh,
drumsticks.
really?
But yeah, I think nowadays I don't think mothers nowadays do knitting. Knitting. I don't know.
Well, my
Maybe.
wife does.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, no, she does.
Yeah. I wonder if so, like the drummers, the young drummers nowadays, if they still practice or if they try to learn
Yeah,
uh, playing drums using their mums, knitting needles or something.
yeah, or knives and forks or something.
Yes, yeah, something like that. So, did you have proper drumming lessons, or were you self-taught?
Um, well, I went to a school that had a marching band in South Africa,
Yeah,
which joined, and so I kind of had rudimentary, like teaching paradiddles and stuff like that. And I sort of almost started to read drum music, but I didn't bother. So I had a little bit of tuition on the basics, just like a couple of like how to roll and paradiddles, but
yeah,
that's all.
yeah,
Yeah, and then I
yeah,
ended up just becoming like a marching, you know, marching
yeah,
drummer.
yeah. It's like with
Yeah,
the is that with the snare around your neck
yeah.
or something?
Around, yeah, kind of hanging down, like
Hanging down.
on the side. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, it's quite fun. Used to march through the streets, and
yeah,
parade
yeah.
grounds and stuff. Bit slightly militaristic, but there we go.
Well, when I was in grade school, I was part of the Girl Scouts thing, and I did that with this snare thing. So like, and I thought this is not what I wanted to be. I didn't want this. I
Yeah,
wanted to be a drummer,
yeah,
but not so like with that snare, so like in front of
yeah. I
me.
know what you mean. I suppose when you're 13, 14, you don't have those sort of anti-establishment thoughts quite so much. So it kind of happens a couple of years later, I think. Yeah.
So, did you have a band in South Africa?
Yeah, yeah. I joined. Yeah, I had a group of guys I knew, quite a few guys, different bands, mostly jamming and
Yeah,
playing at parties and just kind of uh, quite a few illegal drugs around like the sort of early 80s, well, late 70s, early 80s. So just like a lot of mad parties and stuff, and they were some very good musicians.
yeah, yeah,
Um, and then I think when I got to university, then I joined like a covers band, playing at like big big parties and weddings
yeah.
and New Year's Eve parties and stuff, which is probably when I earned the most money I've ever earned in music. So that was
Wow.
good.
So,
So we
but
did we did quite well with that. Yeah, with that, yeah.
yeah, you didn't join the band where you're doing like original material, so it's mainly covers
Um,
you join.
the the sort of informal band, not the covers band. We did do original stuff, yeah, yeah, we did original, but also some cover stuff. So if we played it, there was a lot of jamming, a lot of
Yeah, yeah,
sort of it is quite sort of, what did you call it, uh, rock with sort of complicated rhythms and stuff.
ah,
So it wasn't straightforward rock, but it was quite
yeah.
intricate. It is a kind of jazz rock ish,
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
It is quite a big. That's quite a big thing in the sort of 70s. Like
it's a prog rock.
long hair and jazz
Yeah,
rock stuff. Yeah, prog rock.
yeah,
Not
yeah.
prog rock. Yeah.
Well, so when you left South Africa and then moved to the UK, and then because I did see it, I read an article about the history of the room, and it did mention that you were so like fresh from South Africa, so like merchant navy when you
Yeah.
joined
Yeah.
that.
It wasn't the South African Merchant Navy. It was actually a Liverpudlian company called Blue Star. doesn't exist anymore. And
Oh,
yeah, I kind of so we used to when we went to college, we'd had college and sea time. So I'd be based in Liverpool. So that's
ah,
kind of how I ended up in Liverpool, and then I met a girl, as one does occasionally in Liverpool, and so that coupled with a few other things made me think I wanted to leave, and I was wanting to play music, and that all seemed to combine, and I ended up kind of leaving a bit prematurely before I actually got my qualifications.
oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then I was just looking for a band, and I kind of was in this. I was in the studio, and I think I might have seen an advert for the room.
Yeah, yeah,
I think that's how it happened, and so I just gave him a ring. Yeah,
yeah. Because from this article that I've read about, like the history of the room, that they were really pleased because you can play the drums. Because I think before, and you're the original as sort like as proper the room. Because I think they've had maybe one or two that not really, not
yeah.
as
I think they hadn't released anything um,
yeah,
when I joined. Yeah,
yeah,
I think
yeah,
they might have had one. Yeah, I'm not sure how many they'd tried.
yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah.
Well, do you remember that moment that you met Dave Jackson? And because Dave Jackson and Becky Stringer, they've been in bands together. I think they've had like is it 051 or 051? Something like
Yeah,
that.
I think 051 had just kind of finished, and then
Yeah,
I don't really know how they transitioned into the room and how they met Rob, the guitarist. But yeah, just pretty early in the process and then that I joined with
yeah, yeah,
Rob, and yeah, and then we just ended up getting some gigs and doing some interesting sort of indie pop music. Yeah.
yeah. Well, also according to this article, apparently you were a hippie with the van.
Um, yeah, I'm not sure that I agree with that quite so much. I probably was a bit. I had long hair. I probably did look a bit like a hippie, I suppose. But no, well, yeah, I don't know. I'm still a bit of a hippie in the sense that I want everyone to love everyone else, but I don't like seeing all this hate in the world. But yeah, so just the kind of person I am, really. Not, I wouldn't say
Yeah.
hippie so much. Yeah.
Well, but when you joined when you joined the band, you cut your hair because I've been trying to sort of like Google Clive Thomas with long hair. I don't think there's any photograph of you.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't think my hair was ever like that long. There is one photo when it's kind of like there, and
Alright.
that's probably about as long as I had it.
Yeah, yeah.
It was never like real long. Yeah.
Like Rick Wakeman long hair or
No,
something.
nothing ever, nothing remotely like that. No, just a decent head of hair.
Yeah. So, but you weren't with them long though. I mean, that's the only that article about the history of the room. That's the only thing that I've managed to find online about you. But it
Mm,
also says that you and Robin Odlum, is that Odlum? I think
modeling,
it's,
yeah.
yeah, that you were the relaxed members of the band, while Dave Jackson and Becky, I think they were like, they're the
Mm.
ones that,
Well, I don't know. I think Becky's quite relaxed. I think it's more like Dave's the less relaxed, rather than we're the relaxed ones. Dave lives life kind of on the edge a little bit, but I don't know if you'd like what me to say. But yeah, I don't think I was like hugely relaxed. No, I mean I've been quite. I know what stress is.
yeah, yeah. But you were so laid back though, apparently. Just so like, because there's also a mention about you being so laid back that you forgot to check for a visa because you went to America.
No, yeah, that is not true at all.
Oh,
And I phoned the American embassy and I said, I've got this visa. Is it valid? And the bloke said, well, what's the date on it? I said the date. He said,
yeah,
well, it's valid then, isn't it? Like really quite unpleasantly. So I said, okay, cool, fine. And then
yeah.
when I got to the States, we discovered it was a transit visa for the
Oh,
ships.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
So they wouldn't let me in. They were going to send me back to the UK, but luckily Becky's father was he was a nuclear physicist or something in California, and he was able to like vet for me, vouch for me, and so I had to go see a judge in San Francisco and everything. So yeah, it wasn't that I didn't check. I did double check. I just got given in the wrong information. Well, they didn't
they,
ask. I didn't realize I had only transit visa. You see, so I just said I had a visa.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and they were
Well, would
so
they?
like abrupt on
Yeah,
the
because
phone.
I mean, nowadays they're really strict about going to America with all these visas things. But were they
Yeah,
also that strict in the 80s,
yeah.
or is it
They
only
were
because
quite.
you had
They were.
friends?
They put me in a little room and I had to. They were going to send me back. They put me on a
Oh,
plane back.
yeah,
Yeah, but luckily, I say luckily, we were able to. Becky was able to bring her dad, who was a
yeah,
professor,
yeah.
I say nuclear physicist or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I managed to get things sorted out.
Yeah, because that American tour, um, you were supporting the fall on that tour. Or
Yeah, yeah, not
is that right?
exclusively. We did some gigs supporting the fall,
Yeah.
um, but we played with other bands as well. Yeah, it is really a remarkably successful tour.
Sorry.
Um, that's all right. Yeah, it went really well. With big crowds, it went down really, really well.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, Probably could have stayed and um, done something, although I think the people who were promising us things were probably a bit dodgy. Um, but yeah, it went really well. But there was a few things going on in the band which would when you're young, so we kind of wanted, kind of we needed to finish,
Oh,
not
yeah,
carry on
yeah,
the tour as it were. Yeah.
yeah. Who
So,
was the drummer in the fall at the time? Do you remember?
pardon?
Who was the drummer in the fall at the time?
I don't know. I've never really mixed with them as really. It's just,
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
I don't mean to be antisocial, but maybe I am. I don't know. I kind of, I, yeah, I'm just shy. That's what I am.
Well, the reason why I'm asking is there's a quote from Lowell Tolhurst of The Cure that he said that all drummers are friends. So I thought maybe when you're in a tour somewhere with another band, that the drummers I can sort of like visualize drummers like grouping together and then just talking.
Yeah, I've always been quite a loner in my life. I find I've socialized more now. Not socialized, like talk to other drummers in other
Yeah, yeah.
bands more now. Like if yeah, probably more now than I did when I was younger.
Oh right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I think I probably never had that amount of confidence in that I was a drummer for some reason. Even though I knew I could play, but I didn't know how good I was. I just played them.
yeah, yeah.
People seemed to like what I did, but I never really had was not really really confident about that I was a brilliant drummer or anything like that.
Well, you are. You're awesome. You're an awesome drummer.
Well,
So
that's often that. Sometimes that's the trouble. I think maybe so too late in life you realize actually I was quite good really. But, well, there we go. That's the way it is.
I have noticed it though, because at Preston Pop, when you played there in August, I have noticed that you left early. It was like I was trying to look for. I saw Becky and Ethan, and of course Dave Jackson, because he stayed the whole
Yeah.
weekend. But I think as soon as your set was finished, you left. I was like,
Yeah, it's probably the drive that I've got ahead of me, maybe.
oh, I see. Okay, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So
so I kind of,
you went back to Devon after that.
yeah, which gig are you talking about?
Preston Pop, Preston Pop Fest.
Oh, yeah, yeah, no, I went, yeah, I would drove back. Yeah,
Ah, I
yeah, that's
see.
why. Because I get kind of, yeah, 4.5 hours and kind of, so I get back in two, half two, three
Yeah,
in the morning.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it kind of, yeah, get a bit knackered the next day.
Because I got these two singles, and these
Oh,
are the
yeah,
ones with you drumming. Because these are the early
yeah,
ones, right? And sorry, there's another one as well,
yeah.
which is Motion. And I thought I was gonna
Oh,
ask for your
forgotten about that
signature.
one. Oh,
Yeah, I
right.
thought.
Well, no, next time I see you.
Yeah, I'll bring it next time I go to
It's,
the room gig. I'll bring it with
yeah,
me.
it's still
Yeah.
the same signature.
So, what happened? So after 2 years, because you've released, there's actually a cassette tape that called Bitter Reaction.
Yeah.
I saw it in 2016 when I did like Scouse Pop filming, and Dave Jackson was there, and he
Hmm.
had this cassette tape. I think that's the very first The Room album.
Yeah.
You played
Yeah.
on that album, didn't
Yeah.
you?
I play on that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So, is that gonna be? Because I don't know. Lots of bands are, reissuing their albums and on vinyl for the first time. Is that something that maybe you're gonna be, doing in the future?
Um, to be honest, I'm not sure because Dave kind of is more in charge. Well, he's kind of in charge of that aspect of things. What he's kind of really involved with that.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
whether I'm not sure whether he's got plans to actually re-release it. Um, I think it's available. It might be available like somewhere digitally,
yeah.
maybe to download or something. I'm not, but to be honest, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I think he
Oh,
would. I wouldn't be surprised if he'd like to. Yeah, yeah,
yeah, it would be nice. I'm sure
yeah,
all the fans of the room would love to have a copy of. Because when I saw him, and then I saw that one, I was like, "Oh my god!" I was like, "I've never heard of
yeah,
this before."
yeah, yeah. No, that was really that he has a first thing ever released. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
it's on a website. But yeah, as I say, I'm not really because I'm apart from the fact I live quite a way away, and I'm not really that involved with the sort of
the releasing of
the
material.
releasing of stuff and what we're
Yeah,
going to, or when and stuff. Yeah, I
yeah,
just turn
and
up, play the drums, and contribute my bit, give a few ideas if possible, and yeah,
yeah, and then there's also indoor fireworks as well, and I think it's like the first proper The Room album because the other one is
yeah.
on cassette.
Well, a bit of reaction was a kind of home spun thing, whereas Indoor Fireworks was actually like a record company
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
organized it. So and that
yeah,
was done in like a proper studio down in Somerset somewhere.
yeah.
Yeah,
Because you did Peel sessions as well, and again, apparently, because I think it's the sound engineer or I don't know the producer on these Peel sessions. Apparently, he was really pleased because you can play the drums. Finally,
yeah. It always surprises me when to hear that. Um, I think sometimes drummers you can get a bit nervous in the studio when you like setting the time and stuff. And some drummers might, I don't know, need a click track or something like that. But yeah,
oh
I've never used a click track or anything like that. So
yeah,
I don't know whether that's what they mean or whether, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I think most drummers, most drummers can play the drums, but I don't know, to be honest. It's a compliment. It's a compliment, and I'll take it. Yeah.
But after 2 years, though, you left. You and Robin left the band. Can you
Yeah.
tell us the reason why you left?
Um, it's strange, but I think it's a strange thing to say now, in retrospect, but I think we felt the music was becoming a little less harsh, so it's becoming too melodic in a way. It's a difficult thing to explain, but it just felt like it was losing its edge a bit,
Oh,
which which excuse me, I don't know, and maybe coupled with a few other things going on in one's life and stuff.
yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah,
but that was kind of when we were talking about it. Excuse me. I was feeling like it was losing a bit of um, punch to it, but
yeah,
actually, it is becoming what is probably happening is becoming a bit more melodic and uh, commercial.
come on, yeah,
So,
poppy.
in a way, yeah, well, maybe for want of a better word. So, in a way, I probably should have stayed because
Oh,
it actually the music they did straight after that
yeah, yeah,
became quite successful
yeah.
relatively.
For a few more
Um,
years, yeah, yeah,
yeah, so I don't know. In that way, I probably regret leaving. But you do what you do, at the time.
yeah,
You
yeah,
don't know what's going to happen in the future, and my life would have been very different if I had stayed. So I don't know. Who knows what would
yeah.
have been for the best? Yeah.
But what did you do? Did you join another band when you left the room?
Um, no, actually,
No.
um, I moved down to Somerset, where my wife had a great grandfather or grandmother was moving out of a virtually derelict little house,
Yeah.
which we bought at a decent price and started doing up. And then I somehow managed to buy a cafe, which became a very successful restaurant in Bath,
Oh well.
which I did. So I didn't play. It's bloody busy. I didn't play music, but I did meet my wine merchant, who was a musician as well. So
Oh
I, I ended up playing music in Bath and just like odd gigs and stuff.
yeah, yeah.
Um, and he had a friend who um, had um, Roland Kirk, who had been in the really quite famous band, and he was a really good musician. And so we used to play, um, yeah, sort of like parties, like odd concert here and there,
Yeah. Are
which
you
which is
still
fun.
playing the drums? You were playing the drums
Yeah,
in.
yeah, I was playing the drums. Yeah, yeah. I might have played the guitar once, but yeah. So that was fun, but it wasn't like a regular thing. It just occasional gigs and parties and stuff. So,
Yeah.
but I
Yeah.
yeah, I spent the next 15 years, I think. So also running this restaurant in Bath, and
Okay. Do you still have it? Do you still have that restaurant?
um, no, then because I've always liked wanted to be actually by the sea, so I always had a boat. So I decided to sell the restaurant and move and buy a place on the coast down in Devon, which almost bankrupted me because I bought the freehold and what have you. And it was took quite a few years of struggle to build that up. They said nearly bankrupted me, but didn't. And so I had that for about 12 years or something, another 10, 12 years. And then I sold that and then I retired.
Oh,
and then and then while I didn't have any time to play music. I used to play my own stuff, like just record my own stuff. Uh, but I never really played much in a band for probably about 10 years. Yeah.
oh, I see. So did you release your own recording, like maybe Bandcamp or any?
Yeah, no, I did. I put it on. It's on Amazon, Amazon Prime. It's under a. Um,
Oh, right.
yeah, yeah. It's on Amazon.
Oh, I see. I didn't know
Yeah,
that. I don't think that that Google picked it up because when I was sort of like trying to, when I was doing my script, I don't think that one came. It was sort of like, oh, what's on the.
no, it probably wouldn't. It yeah, it probably wouldn't.
Wait, was it like an orchestral kind of thing? Because on
No,
disco,
it's more like indie pop, I
oh, okay,
suppose. Yeah, it's kind of
yeah.
yeah. I'll send you the name on sometime.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
please do. Because on
yeah.
Discogs, there's actually a couple there that's connected to your name, but I don't think it's you because it's like a leader, orchestra leader, or something like that. So I thought, well, that's not him.
No, it's definitely there is. No, it's definitely not me. But just double check something. But anyway, carry on.
Yeah, yeah. So, right. So I'm glad to hear that you've got your own music out there as well. Because, well, let's sort like, so you've had your restaurant and then you moved to
Yeah,
Devon, and fast forward 2023, the room got back together. And
yeah,
oh, is that 20? Yeah, I think it's 2023. So did they contact you, or because I remember when they did the album launch for Restless Fate, the first album they
yeah,
did after getting back, you were at Jimmy's.
yeah. I kind of heard somehow heard that they would. Well, obviously, I saw the album Restless Fate,
Yeah,
and I thought it's really good. Um, so I basically contacted Dave. I saw that they were going to be playing a gig,
yeah,
and I just thought I'd go and see it, for old time's sake.
yeah,
And yeah, I thought it was really good. I really, really liked the Restless Fate album, and so after they played, I said, well, like I didn't know their drummer was. They didn't have a drummer,
no,
so
I
I
think he
said,
was a
if if I want me to play, I'm happy to give it a bash. And so yeah, we did it. I rejoined. uh,
I still remember that gig because I don't know. I think Jimmy's no longer doing gigs in the Jimmy's in Liverpool.
yeah, it doesn't exist, sadly.
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah,
Is it? Yeah. Well, when I went there, and then of course this was their new album, the first album after getting back.
yeah,
Um, so Dave Jackson said to me, "Oh, we've got a drummer," because I've already started doing the podcast, at the time. And he said, "Oh, we've got our original drummer here." And then
yeah.
he said that you were there, and I was like, "Oh my god!" I mean, so I think I did ask you, how come you're not, you're not in the band, but you were just there
Yeah,
as a sponsor. You
yeah,
just wanted to
yeah. I
see
just
them.
yeah, I just thought I'd because I don't know if I think I'd finished. Maybe I'd finished the restaurant and everything, so when I was free, and
Yeah,
yeah, so I thought I'd go see them, and they just I think they had a session drummer, which I didn't really realize at the time he was
yeah,
good. obviously, and yeah, I liked what they were doing. So yeah, thought it
So
why
the
not?
decision to join them or rejoin them, did that happen that evening when you saw them, or did it take a bit?
Uh, yeah, when I said to David, if if you ever want me to play the drums, and I think he might have said something like, "Oh yeah," or so. I kind of thought it might happen. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah. No, that's really good because now
mm.
it's like three members, original members of the room.
Yeah, yeah. It's pretty good.
Well, Paul Kavanagh apparently he doesn't want to do it anymore. I think he's retired now. So, like,
Yeah, I
and
don't know. He was always a funny fellow. So yeah, I mean, I think he's kind of disappeared into the coast of North Wales. So,
oh, I
but
see. Well,
it's
they
a
did.
pity, really. Well, I mean, when I say it's a pity, I mean Daryl is a really inventive guitarist. He comes up with some
Yeah,
really good lines and stuff.
yeah,
So in that sense, it's not a loss, but it's a loss to. It's sad that someone is like so good a guitarist as Paul
yeah,
was, that he doesn't really play anymore or want to play anymore. Yeah, but
yeah.
yeah, there we go.
And then now that you're back in the room, you did an album. Um, well, I think it was last year when this was released. Oh yeah, it's last year.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
Telling. I don't know if people
the
can see
telling.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the one. Um, so that's with the three original members of the room back together. So that's a brilliant album.
yeah. That's good. That is good too. That's kind of I came in sort of almost just as it is about to be recorded. Well, not obviously. There's not quite. So
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
yeah, I didn't have a long period to settle in with the album and stuff. So, but yeah, no, it's a good, definitely a good album. There's some really nice songs on there. Yeah.
yeah. And so you have your own contribution there. It's not like it's already finished. You just
No,
did.
yeah, there's definitely some of the songs which have my input in it. Yeah, yeah. I think
That's
probably the Nemesis is probably the one I like my contribution a lot. That's kind of, and there's a few others, but no, I mean, yeah, I did what I
yeah.
could.
Well, I mentioned earlier that Dave Jackson has been to the Philippines. I mean, he did a gig there, and it was well received. I mean, Filipinos love, especially New Dreams for All.
Yeah,
That's
well, that's our kind of the room as it has existed is probably well, and it's probably definitely its biggest success. Um, Things We've Learned to Walk to Crawl is a really good
that's
single as well.
yeah, yeah,
I think
yeah.
that might be on the verge of being re-released because we re-recorded it.
Oh,
Although hopefully that's not a secret.
oh,
um,
oh.
so yeah, it's super interesting to see what happens with that. So basically it's a slightly updated version of it, which is good. Yeah.
That's brilliant. Because I was just gonna ask. I mean, are you gonna be doing another album, or are you gonna be doing more gigs?
Um, yeah, are doing new songs at the moment uh, for what I presume will be another album. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, is it not too difficult for you, like driving Devon to Liverpool and then
When I'm driving, I don't think it is. It's more the aftermath, the next
oh,
day of playing and driving. That kind of wipes me out a little bit. I'm not as young as I used to be, unfortunately.
yeah.
So I don't know. But no, I don't. It doesn't. Yeah, no, I'm okay for the moment.
Any other like before the end of the year? Do you have any other sort of like gigs planned, or is it just for next year?
The room.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have to look at my diary because I've got this cover band which I play in Exmouth. Uh, I think we've got. I don't think there's any. I might be wrong, but offhand, I can't think of any particular dates
Well,
that we are
yeah, I'm
playing
sure Dave
live.
Jackson would post it on social media if there's.
Yeah, I'd have to look. I'd have to look at my calendar because I've got all different. Oopsie daisy, all different things on there. So yeah.
Yeah. You mentioned this other band that you're in Devon. How long have you been in this band?
Um, I've been in it probably about 5 months or something like that. I never played in a covers band before, but I was thinking, well, why not? And I kind of just started looking around on
Yeah,
Facebook and did a few auditions, and yeah, so then I decided to join this one. They're very competent musicians,
yeah.
very good female singer. She's a very good front woman. So I play kind of a mixture of um, emo rock and like Paramore
Oh,
and
really? Yeah. So it's like a
yeah.
well, I don't want to say young music, but it's like
Well, it's more like '90s, but we also play older
90s.
stuff like yeah. It's a kind of a quite a wide range with the sort of '80s, '90s, maybe even early
Oh, right.
2000.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
a lot of old rock favorites as well. So it's kind of a mixture of rock and emo rock, as it were,
yeah.
and just yeah, that sort of stuff.
Do they know that
Yeah, it's
you're in the
fun.
group?
Oh yeah, yeah. I kind of most of the time they don't clash. Ironically, it's just this week, next week, or there's been a bit of a clash of studio in Liverpool and gig down here and practicing for both, and but that's all
Oh,
worked out. Yeah,
but they're
it's
okay with
fun.
it. Are they okay?
Yeah,
Because
yeah, they're fine. Yeah, yeah, it's all it's enjoyable. It's nice to have like when you're playing in a covers band and everybody knows the music songs really well, and there's a lot more dancing and singing and stuff than playing in the room. So it's kind of a
yeah.
two different vibes, and it's generally in yeah people are like in pubs and stuff. Yeah, so
What's the name of the band?
and as well it's better paid as well.
Oh, band.
um, yeah, it's called Mantis, like the
Mantis.
praying mantis. Yeah, Mantis, Mantis.
Yeah, yeah. Well, in case
Uh,
anyone in Devon or like fans of the room who are near that area, they can go to see you play drums in Mantis. So
well, yeah, yeah. And while we're on the names, the name of my own stuff is called Initial hyphen T.
Initial T, and
Yeah,
that's on
Initial T.
Amazon.
Yeah, but
Wow.
after I put it on many years ago, that someone, I think some rappers come on as Initial T. So I've, I'm
Oh,
initial, I'm Initial hyphen T.
oh, I see.
Even though, even though I called myself Initial T about 40 years ago.
I know Ice T, but I've not heard of
Yeah,
Initial T.
yeah. Uh, don't get confused when you see a Rastafarian style rapper under my name.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, I'm gonna definitely look that up. Initial T. So you've got Mantis, and then of course you've got the room, and you're doing sort of like rehearsing and everything. You've got gigs in somewhere near Devon. Is it Exmouth? You said it was like.
Yeah, yeah,
Is it
yeah.
Exmouth? Yeah.
Well, it's kind
Yeah.
of a play
So
around Devon area.
yeah, because I was gonna ask you, I mean, what keeps you busy? When you're not playing in the room, when you're not gigging. So you've got your
Yeah,
other band as well. So
yeah. Also, a big thing in my life is I have a boat. So I used to do a lot of sailing.
oh wow.
Um, so I've kind of
Not in this weather though. Not in winter time. Do you also do that in the
uh,
winter?
no, 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 no. The boat's being going to be winterized soon. Yeah,
Okay.
I've kind of it's part of the reason I moved down to Devon because I have done a lot of sailing. Um, I bought a I bought like they call it a Warram catamaran. It's kind of a very good seagoing catamaran, and we sailed down to the Canaries and across to the Caribbean in 1999 with my family, the two little kids.
Oh wow.
Uh, so I've done that, and I sold that in Trinidad, the boat. Then I bought another one, and so I've been sailing that for about
Oh
past
wow.
20, 15 years or so. Yeah, but I'll
But
probably be selling that soon.
but like when you go, say you're not going on a long holiday or something, but where do you go? Do you just go nearby and then back again?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, you can just go out. I mean, see the dolphins. There's a lot more dolphins around this coast these days for some reason. Or you can go across the channel, Ireland, Scilly Isles.
Wow.
Um, I mean, I've in the past I've mainly gone like across the channel and down to sort of further down the Devon coast, and or you just go out, just for a sail,
Yeah.
maybe
And
be on the water. It's nice.
has it always been smooth sailing or see I'm not really into I'm not really into that kind of thing because even when
Uh,
I used to go on the ferry to Ireland, it always frightens me because it's like I
yeah.
prefer the land.
No,
Trying.
it's definitely not always smooth sailing. Sometimes, especially if you go on a like a lengthy trip, like like more than a day or two, and
Yeah,
the weather can turn a bit foul. But then, you know, most of the time it's fine. Yeah,
that's amazing. Wow.
but it's not much fun when it does get horrible. So I don't these days I don't I avoid that if I
Yeah,
possibly
yeah.
can. Yeah.
Oh wow. Have you had the band sort of like going with you, like going on the boat,
Uh,
doing a
no,
music video or something?
no. Rob, the guitarist, he's been on the boat with me, but no, my Liverpudlian friends, bandmates, they tend to. Well, I don't think Dave would like being on the boat very much. Becky might do. I don't know. And
Yeah.
Darren has been on the boat, but that is when it is like moored up. So
That's
yeah, I don't
fantastic.
know. Probably not.
Oh wow. Well, be careful out there. I know you're
Yeah.
a professional, and you've been a
Uh, yeah.
merchant navy, so yeah. Anyway, so yeah, it's nearly an hour's conversation now, but I've still got four questions that I would
Okay.
normally ask our guests. So one of them is when you play the drums, do you twirl? Do you do this twirling?
No, I don't. I've never done
Never,
it.
you've never done it?
No, no. I think I might have tried, but I've never never done it.
No,
I don't.
not even
I never.
not even in your sort of like covers band, and not when you're young
No,
and
no.
no.
I think when I was young, I might have gone. I can't do that.
I went to see Adamant on Friday night, and Toya was supporting. Toya's a drummer, amazing twirler.
Oh,
He was
really?
just doing, yeah, he was just doing that and everything. I was like, oh my god, that's incredible. It's like,
I've never really sort of looked into how you do it at all. So maybe I should. I don't know.
yeah, maybe that's
Yeah.
and I always, I mean, recently, it was last month when I saw
What
someone
is
did a
this?
drum solo. at the gig, and I thought that was absolutely amazing, and the audience loved it. And then I was sort of like thinking maybe that's something that they need to always have at gigs. Bands should at least give a minute or two to the drummer to do their drum solos and things.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I've only ever done one drum solo in my life
Oh,
to a crowd, and
and
that
that.
was in South Africa, and we were doing
Oh,
a huge New Year's Eve party in some venue, and probably one of the biggest gigs I've done actually. And yeah, they all screamed for a drum solo at the end.
yeah.
So yeah, one and only time I ever did one.
Maybe you should maybe you should tell Dave Jackson to give you a drum solo at one of your gigs or
Yeah, yeah, I don't know. I don't know whether they're a thing now. Probably not. I don't know. Where you said you saw someone do one? Oh, try it.
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Well,
right. Yeah.
it was a band called Nico Harmony in Manchester, and
Uh-huh.
yes, Spencer Birtwistle, he was the drummer in the Fall as well, and a band called Interstellar. I don't know if you remember them, but he did the
No,
drum
not really.
solo, and everyone was just really loving it. And I thought, God, this is just amazing. And it was like,
Yeah, I think it could do a comeback. I think it is probably associated with like sort of uh, the sort of old rock and stuff
oh
like
yeah,
that, which is probably maybe it's doing a little bit of a circle to come back in a way. I
yeah.
don't know.
Well,
These
when you
things
do
have a habit of coming back.
Nemesis, I think
Pardon?
when you do Nemesis at your gig, where it's like they should give you a drum solo for the.
Yeah, I mean, if I did a drum set, it'd probably be more like I kind of like sort of rhythmic thing, rather than a flashy thing as such. So,
Yeah.
so
Oh,
it's
that's
looking like African drumming or something.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the next question is drumming heroes. Do you have any drumming heroes?
Uh, I always used to admire when I was young, like um, jazz rock drummers and stuff like that. So I've always really really admired Bill Bruford and his sort of generation of drummers. They're just like amazing drummers. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
But Bill Bruford is someone I just takes my breath away. Yeah.
yeah. Well, I'm glad you mentioned Bill Burford because he was actually mentioned in one of the episodes of Ask the Drummer. And have you met him? Have you met Bill
No,
Burford?
no, no, never met him. No, no. I don't think I would. Very unlikely to meet him.
Oh, right. Is that what it was like? Never meet your heroes or something?
No, no. I'm sure he's an absolutely nice bloke. No, I
Yeah.
just don't think I don't think our paths will ever cross. No.
Well, it's funny because the drummer said that he's also a fan, so he met Bill Burford. And I think because sometimes because being a drummer, it's very physical, isn't it? I mean, it really takes a lot of your strength and things. So after a gig, you don't want to be so like just saying hello and having photos and things.
Yeah, I don't think it depends on your style of drumming because the way I drum is I drum more with my wrists. So whereas I'm not like that, I'm more like that.
Yeah, yeah,
And so it's not if I want to play hard, like the strenuousness will come just purely in the physical hitting of the drum. Really, it's not the actual moving around the drum set that I find.
oh,
I don't find it
it's
particularly hard work. No.
oh, so well. So you're okay with fans sort of like coming up to you after the gig, and then even.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But then
No,
also
no, I'm fine.
there's also the dismantling of the kit, or maybe just
Well,
so like putting it back.
yeah, that is a pain. Yeah, lugging it around. I'd quite happily employ a roadie for that.
You need
if
to
I have
have
the
your
money.
own drum tech or something. They'll do that for you.
Yeah, yeah, that is the. I mean, if you've got, I mean, guitarists can sometimes have a lot of gear, and the amps are quite heavy in that sense. And drums, once dismantled, aren't heavy. It's just there's a lot to carry
Just
back and
yeah,
forth. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And I think with the drummers, they have. I mean, yes, the guitar is there, and they have the pedals and things.
Mm.
Um, but with the drum kit, there's just so many individual things that you need to pack.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
need
and
to make sure that they're all there.
well, that's it. Yeah, that's for sure.
Right. Well, next question is: have you ever had any drumming disasters? Like, have you ever hurt yourself playing drums?
Um, no, I don't think I have.
No?
No, no, that's all been relatively safe. I'd say it's quite safe. Yeah, no.
So never
But
had any.
there might be something in my distant past when I've had too much to drink or whatever, that I can't remember. But no, I don't think so. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
I'm interested in things like that because sometimes, like even when they've hurt themselves, because I've seen a drummer that saw like a blood started coming out of his face, and but he's just carried on. He carried on playing, and then he finished the set and everything. And it just makes you think, wow, It's like-
right. Yeah, yeah. No, I mean, I think yeah, it depends how you play the drums. You can play them in a very physical way, or you don't need to, but I mean, it looks more impressive. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And finally, well, my last question for you is: what would be your advice to aspiring drummers out there, or just musicians in general?
Uh, just do it. If you want to do it, and practice, practice. Yeah, I mean that's it really. I mean, just keep going. Even it's difficult to have an honest, objective viewpoint of what you're doing, whether it's good or not. Um, but if you believe what you're doing is good, just keep on doing it. Yeah.
Yeah. And do you still practice? Do you have your own kit at home?
Yeah, I've got my electronic kit here, so I can play quietly
Yeah.
and practice. Doing like if they send me some tapes and stuff, and I work out my drum
Yeah.
bits on that. So that's sitting in our dining room, and
Yeah.
yeah, so I do practice quite a bit. Also, we play for about on the covers band. We play for about 2 hours, so it's
Oh.
quite a lot of songs. And when they're not your own songs, sometimes if you don't massively like the song, it takes quite a while for it to get inside and sort of remember all the little bits and bobs. So
Yeah.
yeah, especially
Do
in
you have
guitar.
do you have a say to what you're playing, or which songs you play in this covers band, or they just give
You can,
you a set?
and I can make a, I can I make a suggestion, and they'll be playing something I've suggested. If I don't like something, I will say it, um, and they might ignore it. A lot will depend on how a lot will depend on how the audience react to new songs. So
Oh,
if
right.
if I say I don't like a particular song, and they say, well, we'll play it and see how people react. And often I don't really mind that much anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I'm playing a song and I'm not a huge fan, but it's okay. It's not like
Yeah.
something to get upset about. Yeah.
But do you take requests when you're in this covers band? Do you like when people say play
Mm,
this? Like, no.
well, when you're learning like nearly 30 songs, um, and you don't practice a lot, then it's difficult to play stuff. Well, obviously, you can't do it if you've never practiced it. Um, but if you have it in your repertoire and you've recently played it, then that's fine. It just depends. Just
Yeah,
depends.
yeah. Well, before I actually let you go, I forgot to ask you this in the beginning, but do you believe that drummers are born drummers? That it's
Uh,
actually
I think
in.
it must be so because I never consciously chose to be a drummer. I was so young when I wanted to start playing the drums that
Yeah.
there had to be something inside me to make me want to play the drums.
Yes,
And
yes.
I never know. I'll never know what that is, obviously, but yeah, I think you're born. Yeah,
Well, thank you.
yeah,
Yeah, I do believe that as well.
yeah.
Well, I'm so glad that you're back in the room, and I'm sure we'll hear from Dave Jackson if there's another gig coming up. So look forward to that one. And thank you once again for saying yes to Ask the Drummer. finally, I
Okay.
finally
Well,
got
thank
you.
you.
like, and hope to see you again soon, if maybe next year or something. And look forward to the
Okay.
new album or new material from the
Yeah, there's
room.
some good stuff on there actually. Some good
Oh,
stuff.
brilliant! That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Clive. Enjoy the rest of your
Okay.
weekend, and we'll
Radio.
see.
Thanks a lot.
All right, thank you. Bye, bye.
Bye.
Oh my god, thank you so much everyone for joining us live. And as Aiden said, it's all very, very interesting. So it is true. It's just I just love talking to drummers and finding out about them. I didn't know that he's actually born in Cape Town and in South Africa. I thought it was just originally in from Liverpool and then just moved to Devon. Yeah, so it's just nice to know their origins and how they started, to their way to become a drummer and things like that. But anyways, thank you all so much for joining us, and thank you, Clive Thomas. Finally, because I did try him several times, and I just thought, oh no, and I looked him up on Facebook, and I couldn't find him, and when when I saw them last time in Liverpool, I thought I've got to make sure that I get his right contact details so I can send the information to him and everything. And I'm so happy he said yes. And Jenny Stevenson, hello Jenny. She said, "What a lovely fella." And I'll have to look up the room. Yes, definitely. New Dreams for Old, even though Clive didn't actually play that one, but No Dream and Things That Ought to Crawl. Oh no, all Things That Walk That Ought to Crawl. It's a long title, but yeah, do check out the room. And I will see you later, Jenny, at night and day. Uh, to see Yogi G, Gaz Whelan, another awesome drummer. I'm so looking forward to that one. But for now, um, that's it for me. I'm off to Wally Range to do this record fair at the Carlton Club. And as always, love music, love life, love drummers. They're absolutely amazing. We've seen Clive Thomas there, and he's brilliant. And check out initial initial T. Apparently, there's a rapper called Initial T, but it's not that one. It's another one, which is Clive Thomas, and it's available on Amazon. So if you check on Amazon Prime, you'll probably find it. Yeah, see you later, Johnny. And also, there's another thing that I wanted to tell you. Oh yeah, Mike Joyce. He's got a book out. It's called Mike Joyce the Drums, and do check it out, because get a copy of it, because it's absolutely amazing. It's one of those incredible stories from Manchester, and being in, like you said, the best band ever. Like the Smiths. I mean, I'm a bit biased, because for me, when I was growing up in the Philippines, I mean, the Smiths, they're the reasons why I'm here in Manchester. So do check it out. Mike Joyce, the drums. It's out now, so go get a copy. Also, I won't be here next week because I'll be in Minehead um, for the Shine On Music Festival. It's that time of the year when I do love festivals, if it only if it's indoor, and this is the best one of the lot. Shine On. So anyone going to Minehead on Friday, coming Friday, hopefully I'll see you there, and hopefully I'll get to meet even more drummers from there and get them on the show. But that's it. See you in 2 weeks' time with another awesome drummer guest. So that's all for me for now. I think I've already said it, but I'll say it once again. Love music, love life, love drummers. I'll see you in 2 weeks. Take care always, y'all. Bye for now. Bye.